a woman, a couple days before her period, feels like the world is crashing around her. She feels sad. She feels cranky. If you ask her what's wrong, she doesn't know why, but she feels depressed. Besty Smoke podcast. You've probably heard this question a million times. Is a man supposed to read a woman's mind in a relationship?
As a man, you should be able to understand your woman's mind in a relationship. Absolutely, yes.
Get the twist. Understand. The question is, should a man read? But there she went, twisting it. You know what? Let's watch this video.
All the women in Nigeria, in this world, all of them dey for one secret court. Because I see no reason why all of them have one answer to one question. All the women in this world. Now you just come in from bedroom or from work or from anywhere. You see your girlfriend or your wife or your fiancé or anybody, they will be sad. You see them that they are sad. They see you that you see them that they are sad. Some of them will be crying. I want to be a gentleman. I come to you, I ask you, what is the problem? But it looks like their queen mother all over the world has told them that if you tell them the problem on a single ask, you will die after 3 days. What is the problem? Nothing. Baby, what is the problem? Nothing. Why are you sad? I'm not sad. Nothing. What is you are cleaning your eyes and they see tears for your eyes. You are cleaning it. What is the problem? Nothing. Okay. But the moment you leave that woman that said nothing, the moment you leave her and go about your day, she will tell you that you don't care about me. You are inconsiderate. You don't pay attention to my feelings. You know there when I ask this woman, what is the problem? You know there, wetin talk? No be nothing he talk. No be what? Hey, God.
That's the shout of frustration, and that's what every single man feels. Hey, can you help?
Where the hell did you get this from?
Can you help me and the rest of
I just can't.
men folk out there
I feel so
understand what happens in a woman's head when they do this?
I feel like this is a situation of, we women were emotional, okay? We're emotional beings, of course, yes. It's been said over time. And I feel like sometimes we might be all up in our feelings. And secondly, I feel like it's all about, who you're comfortable with. Because we already know that men tend to think that we exaggerate with our feelings and our emotions. So there are things we rather not mention. Now, for someone who wants to now pry it out of you, who asks and ask, it now shows that the person wants to go extra mile to actually get that information from you. Then you disclose that information to that person. But come to think of it, why can't men be intuitive and just, know it?
Why can't men be intuitive and just know? That's a roundabout way of saying, why can't men just read the woman's mind?
However you want to bring it.
Look at what happens. A woman wakes up in the morning, catches herself in the mirror, and she doesn't like how she looks. Maybe her tummy is a bit, and she gets emotional. Like she said, she gets emotional. She wants to dump it on someone. If it were to be a man would just take it all inside and roll with it. But she wants to share it, but she doesn't know how to share it because it sounds stupid that you're upset early in the morning because of your hair, or you're upset because your face is puffy. Now, she goes someplace in the corner where she'll be seen, and she stays there being upset, sulking, right? And the man goes to her like, what's up? And she's like, nothing. Why does she say that? Because she knows deep down the reason why she's upset is frivolous. She can't share it without sounding childish, spoilt. As a matter of fact, she can't share that information without seeming to be a spoilt brat. So she's trying to avoid being judged. So what does she do? She says nothing, but she's hoping that you provide the reassurance that she craves so much and tell her, no, you're still the most beautiful woman in the whole world. Oh no, there is nothing close to you in perfection. The sun doesn't even come close.
sorry, but men like you, or men that sound the way you do, are actually the reason why a woman would choose not to express how she feels, no matter how petty, like you said, spoiled brat. It's her feelings. She's okay to feel however she feels. I mean, the thing that is, you guys have been taught so much, or you guys have been made to not be expressive with your emotions. So when a woman tries to, express her emotions, she's either between, oh, this man is going to judge me, or this man is going to think I'm, like you said, a spoiled brat. The way you even said it, like you're actually angry at the thought. A thoughtful man is someone who would consider, yes, a thoughtful man is someone who would actually, before you even say, he would know that, oh, you're in one of those moods, you need a bit of, tender loving and care, which is, there is nothing wrong with it, okay? It's part of being a woman. You can pull down the mountain, at the same time you can actually want to just crawl under or beneath the mountain. But the thing there is, men need to understand, when you ask your woman what's wrong and she says nothing, you should know that there is something. There is never nothing. And then you walking away. In fact, she's right to say you don't even care. Because if you do care, you will not walk away. You won't come closer because nothing means something.
Man.
Why would you walk away when I say nothing?
Dear man.
Do you think I'm crying for nothing?
Dear man.
Stay.
When a woman says nothing and she's crying, bawling her eyes out, please go prepare her favorite dish for her. Give her a back rub. Okay? Massage her feet. That's what she's craving.
No.
Call her beautiful. She's feeling unpretty at this moment, right?
That's
TLC.
not.
And it's entirely biological, because a woman's menstrual cycle, the way she feels at every point in her menstrual cycle, is regulated by her hormones, especially the hormone estrogen. Now, estrogen is a hormone that regulates emotions. A woman feels, or a human being feels good when the estrogen level is high, and they feel down when the estrogen level is low. Now, during the 28 days or whatever a woman's cycle is, she feels different levels of estrogen at different points. Okay, you can feel sad without knowing why. It just happens. It's a chemical reaction from inside her, and you can't fault her for that. It's the way she's been built. Now, there are people who feel extreme emotional response to the different points in their menstrual cycle. There's something called PMS, that's Premenstrual Syndrome, where a woman, a couple of days before her period, feels like the world is crashing around her. She feels sad. She feels cranky. If you ask her what's wrong, she doesn't know why, but she feels depressed. Now, there is an extreme case of PMS, which is PMDD. It is an extreme case where a woman feels extremely sad and depressed, and nothing can bring her up. She's emotionally on the ground. It's a chemical response to her hormones. We do not understand it. We do not know why it happens. And being a man, sometimes you are impatient with these things. But a man who is informed should be able to handle it. And a woman who is also informed should be able to communicate better, knowing that the man is also as frustrated as you are, and they need some sort of guidance in order to help you.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Have you always had the knowledge of this, or you just got the knowledge recently?
It's a trap
Oh,
question.
no.
It's a trap
It is
question.
not. No, it's a genuine question. I just no.
It's a trap question.
No, it's a genuine question. Have you always had knowledge of this?
Because all those times when I ask you what's up, I say nothing, and I'll tell you that there has to be something.
No, I want to know when you.
And then when you keep going on and on, I'll just back off and keep quiet, because I know the hormones acting up.
Have you always, answer my question, when did you come across this knowledge, or is this something you've always known?
I've always known that women are creatures of their hormones.
Okay.
But the thing about PMS and PMDD, I got to know that
recently.
Because of this, yeah.
Okay. All right, that's good. All right, well, I think I'm glad you actually shared of this this knowledge. So men, should take note note of it. But at the same time, I think women should, learn more to communicate, no matter how frivolous or how simple or how little the stuff that you are worried about is. Because I feel like communication is key in a way. If you're able to communicate when you're down and the reason why you're down, at least the man you are with will know what he's dealing with.
That's right. Communication is key.
Yes, it is.
How about you communicate right back? What do you think?